Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Behind me is the brand new Toyota CHR Plus full electric, built on a separate electric platform, which is built also Toyota BZ4S and also the brand new Subaru Uncharted. In this video I'm in Zurich at Zurich Motor Show 2025, and in this video I will try to take you around to present you the car. It's very interesting, to be honest. I pretty much like the material quality, I like the design, good space, and also pretty good multimedia system. But anyway, as soon as I get the car for proper test drive and review, will come on the channel as always, so stay close to find out more about it. Now let me turn around the camera and let's talk a little bit about the exterior design. But before we go to the exterior design and talk a little bit about the elements and the design of the car, I just want to talk a little bit about the technical data. Version that it's here exposed in Switzerland is the all-wheel drive, is the top of the range version. The price, at least in Switzerland, it's around 52,900 francs, because this is the top of the range version. It comes also with a panoramic glass roof, JBL sound system, which is 2,190 francs extra, and other than that it has everything included. So what you will see right here, it's basically the full option version. Now let's talk a little bit about the technical data, and I want to go a little bit in detail so we can talk about the technical data, then we go and talk a little bit about the car. So very important, it's built on the same platform as the BZ4S TNGA platform. It comes in two versions, kind of free, basically two versions of battery, but free version, because first it's 57.7 kilowatt hour, the basis front wheel drive version. Then you have the front wheel drive with a bigger battery, 77 kilowatt hour, and then you have the all wheel drive 77 kilowatt hour, which have two electric motors, one on the front, one on the rear. You can get it also with a single motor front wheel or dual motor rear and front, 77 kilowatt hour with a bigger battery performance version, which we have right here in front. Very important, the power for the entry-level base version, 167 horsepower. Then you have front wheel drive 77 kilowatt hour battery with 224 horsepower, and then you have the top of the range all-wheel drive 343 horsepower for the top of the range version. In terms of speed, the entry, the base, 8.4 seconds 0 to 100. Then you have 8 seconds for the next version, and then you have 5.2 seconds for all-wheel drive version, which we have right here. Range is very important for the small battery, 455 kilowatts. So the next version, it's like the 455 kilometer. First version with a small battery, 455 kilometer WLTP. The next one is 600 kilometer, which you have the bigger battery, and then you have 525 up to 600, yeah, depend, but basically it's around 525 kilometers for the version with a bigger battery. The charging speed, it's almost the same everywhere, from what I understand, 150 kilowatt in DC, 11 up to 22 kilowatt in AC. Also, in terms of size, 4 meter 52 centimeters, and if we look at the wheelbase, 2 meter 75. The wheels come from 18 standard up to 20-inch, and we will talk about that in a second as well. Other than that, the car will be built in Japan, Takaoka plant for Europe, which is very important, and I think they will already roll out the car at the end of 2025. So now let's talk a little bit about the exterior design. Basically, if you look at the car, if you look at the shape of the car and the way it looks, it's quite very similar with BZ4X, just slightly differences. And also when you look from the front end, and I'm happy that I have some Lexus right here, and Lexus RZ look basically a lot like the front end of the new CHR Plus, if you look at the normal CHR, of course, the design language of the headlamps are basically very similar, but also the shape, the lines of the nose of the car, it's quite similar with BZ4X, which is also around there, the new model. But overall, I think it looks quite attractive. It has beautiful lines, nice lines. Also, you see this daytime running light a little bit higher. You have the high beam, low beam, no matrix LED, just adaptive, normal, full LED lights. Some air intakes on the side here, real air intakes. A little bit lower you have the grille, and if you look inside there to the grille, you have those clappers. You can see the plastic clappers that they are closed and open to let the air go inside to cool different parts. A little bit higher you have the front camera. And other than that, pretty clean, simple design, but quite attractive. I mean, it has some attractive lines, pretty modern. I can say it's an oldish modern, it's quite nice. And yeah, many elements on the car are pretty much modern. The rims, which are the biggest, you can see the 20-inch rims right here, ventilated brake discs, also normal brake calipers. The rims are a nice combination between this black glossy and some gray, and I think they look cool. Also, it comes with those plastic protection around the wheels, down there on the down skirt, and also on the rear you have this plastic protection that protect the area and the paint of the car in time, which are also very useful. And on the rear, the car comes also with ventilated brake discs, which which add very good braking power to the car. You can see also the upper part of the car, it's in black glossy, so it's kind of in two colors, so it's kind of keep that signature from CHR. The back end with this beautiful LED light bar that goes all the way across the back of the car, and it goes here on the side, so the visibility should be good also from the side. And this back end in this area remind me a lot of Lexus, so it's very similar with many model, and basically RZ, it's kind of a car that looks very similar in this angle, in this back end here. Otherwise, very angular shape, very aggressive shape. Here, you know, this is the sign BAV, so you know BAV, it's a full electric, all-wheel drive, and you have Toyota CHR. Other than that, full LED light on the number plate. This is a reverse camera. A little bit lower you have the bumper with 6 sensors, and also the bumper, it's in plastic matte, and a little bit lower we have some gray down here, but otherwise it looks a lot. I mean, the back end looks a lot like BZ4X. The thing is something that I want to point out, guys, for those of you that didn't saw the car yet, this CHR Plus, it's quite bigger than the normal CHR. If you look at the CHR, it's quite compact, a little bit smaller, but if we go to CHR Plus, it's much more bigger. It seems to be in another class. If you look at the car, and you will see in the second when we go inside, it has a lot of space. Here you have a lip, very interesting lip. It goes up like a spoiler, you know, to improve the aerodynamic. Also the brake light, it's here. Integrated tinted window on the rear, and also tinted rear on the side. So basically, if you look at the car in general, accepting the fact that it has a few elements that look like CHR, you will definitely, if they will put another name, you will definitely think it's another car, because this normal CHR, the hybrid CHR, look definitely different. Now on the rear, up here you have the spoiler, very nice integration, very nice design. Also the radio antenna, it's in black, small black glossy there. Then you have the handle integrated here on the back. Of course, that's basically was very similar with the previous CHR. Now it's no more, because the new CHR have a handle on the door. And other than that, black glossy between the windows. This is the handle, keyless entrance. Basically, we all get used with this handle. You probably know it from other models. It's basically similar. And when it comes to doors and the quality, when you close the door, the rear door always sound better. In the front, it's also fine, but I can say it's something extraordinary, the same as on other Toyota models. Anyway, I want to go in the trunk to show you some space, and then we go forward. So back here in the trunk, you have a button here, automatic lift gate. Pretty huge trunk. In comparison with a normal CHR, I can say that here you have plenty of space. Up here you have a button to close, lock and close. Huge entrance. Now, here you have some plastic at the entrance. What I notice in the trunk here is the fact that you have JBL sound system, of course, for this version, because it's top of the range version and it has it optional. The good thing is that we have here 1500 volt outlet, so you have a socket from where you can send electricity to other electronics. You can charge whatever you want, your electric bike or whatever things you want, you can charge it, and you can press this to switch to AC, which is fantastic. I mean, really useful stuff. Other than that, you have this floor, which is adjustable, so you can take it from here. You have also some small storage space down here, but you can take this floor and you can put it higher or you can put it lower, and you can see the difference here is like maybe 5 centimeters around there. And the other one, you can do the same. You can take this from here, you can put it a little bit higher or a little bit lower, or you can leave it just like that, and you have more space on the lower end. And now you have kind of a flat floor, almost a flat floor. It's a little bit inclined, I would say. From here up it goes a little bit lower, and then if you fold down the seats, it looks like this. I would say it's plenty of space here to carry different items. It's a little bit different approach with this recline floor, but overall it's more than enough space here in the trunk. Also, I will show you some shots without this protection for the trunks right now, so you can see how it looks, the trunk. But overall it's much bigger than the normal CHR. I mean, in terms of space, it's a bigger car, and also it has more space. Let me close this trunk and let's go inside the car. Open the door. Also, the interior is much more spacious. It's quite different. It uses quite different materials. Much bigger entrance here than on the normal CHR. Also on the door you have two windows. One is fixed, one is bigger. Also the visibility from the interior, it's better than it is on the normal CHR, even though this one, they tried to design it also like a coupe design. So the upper part, it goes down just to improve the aerodynamic, but even so you have more space here. In terms of quality, you can see right here it's a gray, and I really like the fact that Toyota, maybe they hear my reviews sometimes and they paint this plastic up here in gray. Even though it's a plastic, you feel like you don't know what it is until you're not touching it. And here you have this kind of a rubber material, which is really soft, and that's a good thing. So between those two, you don't know. Until you not touch it, you will think that it's everywhere soft. Otherwise, it's plastic everywhere. This is the speaker, this is the handle, this is the button for the windows. You have a handle here again, and then here you have some drink space for a bottle. This is the entrance. On this version, you have also the panoramic glass roof, which you can open it and close it, but it's quite nice with it because it's much more brighter inside the cabin. The seats, I love the seats. I mean, not only the gray color, it's a kind of a grayish, interesting color. It feels like a sofa. To be honest, I never felt this kind of material on a car until now. It's like an Alcantara, but a little bit more softer, more plushier. Remember me a little bit of Volvo and some models of Volvo. It's really interesting. You know, I remember Toyota on some Prius used previously kind of this kind of material. It's really soft. It's like Alcantara but softer. You have ISOFIX, so you can install two child seats here. Here you have in the middle leather. So this is ecological leather in gray, ecological leather in gray also on the headrest. Here you have the armrest, two drinks, two cup holders, and some space for your tablet. And behind the front seats, you have also the leather storage space here, and then storage space between behind both of the seats. The good thing is that you don't have plastic here. Going inside, here in the middle, you have two USB-C. Then you have the vents here, which are very useful. It looks a little bit oldish, but yeah, they are useful. They are fine. A little bit higher, you have also an LED light up here on the roof. And by the way, the roof quality, it's relatively good. I would say it's quite fine. Now, in the front, this is the dashboard. By the way, before going there, I'm a little bit tired today, guys. And anyway, I'm a little bit tired. I make a lot of videos today, so I'm waking up like 5 o'clock in the morning, so it's like 6, so working non-stop. So yeah, I hope you understand. By the way, I'm 173 centimeters and I have like 4.5 fingers over my head, also on my knees. This is the space that I have, so I guess it's more than fine. I can also stretch the leg under the front seat, and the seat is not in my driving position. It's much more than much more in back than my driving position. So usually you should have more space here. That's why I tell you it's much more space inside this CHR Plus than it is in the normal CHR. And I can go and compare it a little bit later in this video. Visibility outside, it's good. It's very good, even though the window is split in two. You have a good visibility. You have a handle, you have a hookup here, a little bit of blind spot in the corner, maybe for the driver. But overall, as a position here, even though this car is built on the electric platform and the battery it's under the floor, your knees will stay a little bit higher, so you have like 4 fingers here for me. But overall as a comfort, I would say I have more than enough space for me, even though the car looks a little bit more coupe-ish. Also, a little bit earlier when I start the video, when I talk about technical data, someone come here from television to make picture and they say go away from here, so it kind of disturbed me. That's why probably the beginning of this video was not that good, because I'm a little bit angry. So when I'm angry I can focus. Now going in the middle, wow, it's quite good, but you have less space. I have like 3 fingers of my head, stretch my hand completely, stretch my hand completely. This is fine. Also on my knees I have like four fingers. I can stay somehow with my legs together, which is fine. And yeah, I would say it's quite fine. Even here it's quite soft down here, I like that. And also on the backrest it's quite soft and nice, so basically like it. Now regarding the dashboard, I have to be honest, I really like it, even though it looks quite much like the BZ4X, because they also have this steering wheel and they have the screen in the back there, and they have this big huge multimedia system in the middle. But overall I think it's modern, it's nice, and it's also practical and ergonomic, because you have charging, wireless charging, you have physical button, plenty of physical button on the steering wheel, on the center console, and you can adjust the things very easy. Anyway, now let's go forward. Want to go out, let's go in the front. It's also quite noisy here, so I can't focus enough. Let's go in the front. Here, now let's stop also the lights. Here's the door, 2 windows, one is fixed and one can be fold down. Sadly, I don't have the key to show you how thick are the windows, but as soon as I get the car, I will do the proper review and test drive. Up here, you have soft material. Yeah, it's a rubber this time, even though it's in same color. Rubber here, a little bit softer. You have the handle, you have the buttons, so you have physical button here for the mirror, electrically adjustable. You have the buttons for the windows, which is cool, and you have some storage space. Not huge, but you have some storage space here for 2 drinks, or maybe you can add something. So I was expect to have a little bit bigger space here in the door bands. Here you have the speaker. Now this is the entrance in the front, and this is the way it looks. Also you can see one more time the panoramic glass roof. And the seats. The seats, I love the seats. I love the material of the seats. I'm a little bit worried if you have kids, or if you drink coffee, or you eat in the car, like you drink cola or something like that. Man, if you spill something on those seats, I don't know how you will wash it. So if you know you're someone that's really eat in the car, or you have kids, yeah, this material, it's so plushy and soft and nice. And yeah, you probably want to get the other version of the seats, but anyway, otherwise they're quite cool. Side support, shoulder support, side support down here, electric adjustable seats, so from here you can adjust the seats. You have normal pedals, no aluminum or something like that. From here you open the hood, I will show you a little bit later. A little bit higher you have physical button again for washing the headlamps. Then you have automatic headlamps. You're not having the matrix, but you have automatic headlamps. Low beam and high beam, they are automatic. You open the trunk, here you have the brightness of the screen, you can turn on and off, and then you have the trip meter. And this is the vents, it feels also relatively good. Some LED light, soft material here. Here you have soft material on the dash. Here you have some plastic. And down here under the center console, by the way, you have some storage space with USB. You have 2 USB ports and you have a 12-volt port, and I love those type of center console with space down here. There's no plastic, it's some carpet material. I like that because you can add there plenty of stuff. But overall, by the way, something that I like are the seats, because they are so comfy. Once you sit on them, they feel so plushy and comfy, and I have the side support down here. It's pretty bright. So this is remember me of the old Prius. old Prius, Toyota Prius have some beautiful seats, and those so beautiful and comfortable, and those one are maybe the same or even better. Super good seats. Great visibility around the windows, even though in this area it's kind of a little bit of blind spot. JBL sound system, speakers on both sides, but otherwise pretty good visibility around the windows. Also pretty good view here in the mirror, even though the window in the back is not that big. And you have a little bit of blind spot in the corners in the back, but yeah, you can see one more time the seats in the back. I like this armrest because you can open it from here, from your side, and you have some storage space there where you can put different items, or you can open it from the other side, from the passenger side, which is quite cool. Two cup holders here, some storage space. Here you have wireless charging, so you can wireless charge two phones. Hazard light button here, and in this moment I can add some images with the light so you can see how it looks from outside. Here you have the vents, two vents here, start stop engine button, and a little bit lower you have also this button for automatic parking. Manual adjustable steering wheel, up, down, forward, backward. So here you have physical button for the volume, voice command. You can also customize a little bit the screen in the front. You have also here on the right side the cruise control, autopilot, lane assist, and so on, which you can set. We will test it as soon as I get the car for test drive. Here you have some pedals from where you can change the regenerative brake. We will talk about that in the test drive video. The normal stalks, and let me show you the screen. This is the screen, by the way, a little bit farther away. I hope you can see some info. On the screen you have plenty of information, from temperature, time, what happened with the energy in real time, the car, lane assist, like what's going on around the car, how many percentage have the car, battery. And if we go back here, you can see the consumption, information about the consumption. A little bit lower you have the navigation, lane assist, adaptive cruise control, media info. Here you have total driving, battery status, and here if the car has some error or something like that. Anyway, it's kind of a prototype, so it's understandable, guys. But anyway, this is it. This is the screen. We will go in more detail as soon as I get the car for more time. Where I was here, to wireless charging, hazard light button, very well placed. This button is for automatic parking system. If you press it, you activate the cameras. So right now it's not working, of course, but the car is able to help you park if you want to do that. Anyway, a little bit higher. Let me finish with this here, and then we go to multimedia in the end. LED light, a mirror, pretty nice. Pretty big vanity mirror. You have a handle up here, microphone. Here you have also microphones. You have LED light up here, quite nice. I like it. And from here you can open and close the panoramic glass roof, by the way. Electric, just like that. You just press this button and you open it or close it. Good. Now, glove box. We don't have glove box, by the way. This car doesn't have, like Subaru Uncharted, because it's built on the same, basically same car with different design, doesn't have a glove box, and that's kind of surprised me, to be honest. I don't know why. Here you have LED light. I really like the LED light inserted on the dash everywhere, also here. Also very interesting approach with the dashboard, and I like very much that the multimedia screen is a little bit closer to the driver, so you can reach out very easy to the buttons here. Even though the car doesn't have too many physical buttons for the climatic system, you basically have to use it from here, but you have front defroster and defrosting and heating mirrors, and you have the volume knob. And I tell you, it's ergonomic. You will see, you will get used very easy, even though it doesn't have many buttons, but it has button for electronic handbrake, auto hold. This is the 360 degrees view, so you press this button and you can see around the car from interior or from exterior, however you want. Here you have the stalk. You put it in drive, reverse, and park. And here you have a few buttons for eco mode. You press it, you go in eco mode. You press it, you go in snow mode. And here you have traction control. Good. I'm done with the center console. A little bit forward here, let's go to the multimedia. Down here you have the climatic system. Always here on the screen you have those wheels, which are physical, easy to set the temperature, easy to set also the vent speed. And what else? We have also the heat here for the position of the climatic system, where the air to go. Synchronize, here you have the climatic system, you extend it, you can defrost the windshield. It comes also with the window, it's everywhere. You can see it has little lines inside the windshield. So when you press this, where is it? De-icer, yeah, the windshield will be warm, and in the winter in 2 minutes you can defrost it. Also, this is for air filter, eco and S-flow, and then you have another shortcut here for different safety features. So for example, you have the lane departure alert, you have proactive drive assist, road silent assist, parking assist, and then you have max heat and silent. So you have you have a few shortcuts, and if you go to the next page, you have another shortcut. So all the safety features are somehow integrated here. And then on the second page, yeah, good. What else? Now, let's go to the screen. Basically, the software and the graphics are basically similar with the other models from Toyota. The navigation, it's the latest one on the market. It's relatively good. It's moving relatively quick. Also, you can search for the charging stations. You can search for whatever things you want to search. So yeah, once you find your destination and you set the destination, you will see that the car will load relatively fast, so the hardware is not that slow. And I like that it's big. It's such a big screen, so you have such a good visibility from the driver point of view. And I think it's also placed exactly where it's supposed to be, because you have a quite good peripheral view from your driver point of view. You see quite well on the screen. Here you have media, you have telephone connectivity. By the way, it comes with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay Wireless. Here you have all the settings of the car. As you see before, all the safety features are here. Much more easy to customize and change in different safety features. Trip information, history, consumption, charging schedule, battery precondition. It comes with those features, like you can precondition the battery before, schedule, all-wheel drive info, because this version is with 2 electric motors, one on the front, one on the rear. You can see what happened with energy in real time, tire pressure. And if you go forward here to the settings, we have all that settings like Bluetooth and device, general settings, accessibility, keyboard, date and time, language units. You have also general settings. What else? Display. So here the brightness, you can change the brightness of the display. You can make it day or night. Sound and media, navigation settings, voice command, vehicle customization. So you have meters, lights, illumination, door control, charging, tire pressure, climatic, utility. What else? Driving assistance systems, I showed you before. And yeah, in general, this is it. I mean, it's nothing complex, nothing complicated, not huge change, but yeah, it's fine. It's easy to understand, which is very important from my point of view. Easy to go through settings. This is what I want. So in general, this is the car, guys. By the way, the charging port, it's here on the left side. AC up to 22 kilowatt and DC up to 150 kilowatt. And I can show you also under the hood, even though it's built on the special electric platform, the car doesn't have a, let me show you, where is it? Doesn't have storage space under here. That's what I want to say. Here, it's right here. It's kind of complicated to do this with one hand, but I still want to show you. And this is the motor, guys, in the front, and all the high voltage system with the orange cable, the 12-volt battery, the liquid cooling. Here is the fuse box, and liquid cooling and liquid for the wipers. But in general, this is the way it looks. Also some insulation here. So I can't wait to drive it, to be honest. But overall, let's try to focus one more time on the car. So the car in the front also comes with 6 sensors. That's something that I forget to tell you. If we look in general at the exterior design of the car, I would say it looks a lot, and it's kind of turned a lot into I don't know, a lot of lines and shape and design come from Lexus. So if you look at this new RZ and then you look back to this CHR Plus, it has a lot of things that are very similar. But but overall the car, it looks good. You can also see it with 22-inch rims, look gorgeous. I mean, I think they're a little bit too big for the car. I will get the smaller one to be more efficient. Overall, nice lines. I like the back end. You can see it kind of dynamic, coupe-ish look. Yeah, overall, it's quite attractive. I don't know about you, but I think it looks good, and it's much better than the normal CHR, guys. It's definitely much spacious. Let's go, let me show you here. Look how small is this window on the normal CHR. Look how small is the entrance in comparison with the entrance from this CHR Plus, which is the electric version. Look at it, it's kind of other class. If you look here and then if you look there, the material quality here, you have plastic everywhere, even here you have plastic. There it's soft materials, definitely different here. And also the interior with the seats, it's much more spacious, where here you have less space and not so good visibility in the back. And if I go here, yeah, on the knees I still have space, and this is not full electric. And I still have those 4 fingers here, where it's basically the same. I still have some space, but less space than there. And overall, the comfort, when I stay here, the comfort, it's much better in the new CHR Plus electric version. So I will definitely go for the electric version, at least if they keep the same price or somehow similar. This is the dashboard on the CHR, the normal version. It's also nice. I really like also this dashboard, but basically, I think I would prefer more the CHR Plus, to be honest. And yeah, this is also how it looks from the front end. For front end, it's basically, yeah, a lot of things look quite similar, but yeah, somehow they are different. Let's see. So this one, the most expensive version, I can't talk too much about the price because I don't know the entry-level version. What's the price? By the way, the car comes also with 360 degrees. You saw the cameras, so you have cameras also here in the mirror. The mirror look also very nice, very interesting in terms of shape and design. Quite off-roadish, quite powerful. So this one, this CHR, it's already in another class. It's already quite bigger, I would say. So I think many people that want to buy a bigger SUV will turn into this CHR Plus. I mean, they will come from up down, not from down up, or maybe also from down up. But yeah, anyway. So this top of the range version, 52,000 francs, and this one here, I'm not sure. This is the GR. Yeah, okay. So this is the GR version. So it's just GR Sport. It's also more expensive with 2-liter. So this is 52,000. Okay, now it's kind of the same price, right? So this is quite more expensive than this one, and this is more spacious. Which one would you get, guys? And you have also plenty of range, I would say, for the bigger battery. I mean, you have plenty of power, plenty of range, great technology. Which one would you get, guys? This electric CHR Plus or the old CHR? And this is the way it looks inside. And this is the GR Sport, so it has those sporty seats, quite nice Alcantara with leather, electric seats, nice vents, nice steering wheel, leather, digital screen, so basically physical button. Oh, this is looking also great. It's hard to choose, but for me, yeah, it's clear winner. I will go for the new CHR Plus. Anyway, that was a short preview, guys, of the car. If you have questions, ask me down below. I hope, and I'm sorry that I started the video not so good. The quality of those videos on the go are not that good. So as soon as I get the car for a proper test drive review, stay close because will come more information. But if you have questions, ask me down below, whatever question you have. I hope you get some information from this video. If you want to see the car and if you are around Switzerland, you can come in Zurich at Motor Show. They already have the car here for 1 week. So yeah, I hope I can post the video faster so you can see it, so you can make an idea also about. But yeah, in general, this is the car. This is the way it looks. From my point of view, it's a great step forward for Toyota in order to electrify the cars. So another great electric car. I can't wait to drive it. So stay close to see the test drive. See you in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and see you soon, guys. Bye.